My name is Xena. I'm a mother. I am charismatic. I am lovable. And I am strong. Yeah, strong. I'm a birth mom. And this is my story. I found out I was pregnant when I was just turning 20 years old. I remember being really terrified, unsure, and it just felt really unreal for me. I didn't really want to have a baby at the time, and I was young, and I had just moved on my own. I found Gladney in February. It was unreal for me. They were super kind and welcoming and brought me in open-armed. I met my baby's parents. They were great, but just something wasn't right for me. And I didn't know then, but now that I'm here, I can kind of see the unsureness I had about it. The day came where I finally gave birth, and it went off without a hitch. I remember feeling at ease with everybody coming in to visit with them and seeing them and loving on them. It wasn't until that night I fell asleep and they came in to take Moses away for a little bit. I woke up a couple hours later and he wasn't there. That was when I realized that I couldn't have the adoption. And regardless of my non-experience, I was ready to take on the challenge. That next Monday came on and I knew for sure I was gonna be a parent. Regardless if I had any real help or really any real guidance, I was ready for the challenge. And I parented, and it was really hard. A year and a half later or so, I found myself in a somewhat same predicament. I was pregnant again. I can't make this decision for anyone else but her. Regardless of what anybody else thinks, what's important is for my daughter. I decided to come to Gladney 3 weeks before I delivered her. They took me in, open arms, no questions, just, how are ya? It was scary. And this time I didn't have any family with me. I felt really sad because I was going to experience this really raw, painful experience with this baby that I wasn't going to keep. I got through it. And my daughter was there, beautiful 5-pound, 13-ounce girl. That second day I had my son meet her because I wanted him to meet his sister. I thought it was very important and I want them to have a relationship. It was time for me to sign my papers, sign my rights away. That was the hardest thing I ever did. And I remember just crying into her, telling her how much I loved her, telling her how much this was not the end, that I loved her and I did this for her. I wanted the best for her and I knew that at the time I couldn't provide that. I found the parents, Joe and Bridget. They are amazing, amazing, amazing parents. They loved her, I could tell, unconditionally. They just took me in open arms. It wasn't just about her, it was about me. It was about my son. We were a part of their family. I was just lucky and blessed to have such great adoptive, parents for my daughter. They call her our daughter, I'm Mama Xena, and I love that I get to be a part of her story. I can say I don't regret my decision. It's hard, but I know I did right by her, and I know I did right by my son, and I know that they'll be able to see each other and grow with each other. So, yeah.